Welcome everybody to the Terrain Studio. I'm your host, Shawn Morris. In this episode of Terrain Studio, I'm going to be bringing you one more lot sale. This is lot 18. It's for the Army display. This item here was, again, I had it in a previous video. It was created for my Army display for Nationals. I'm since going to be working on a new one, so I can't stock a lot of Army display boards, so I thought I would offer it up to anybody who is looking for an Army display. It's certainly very versatile, so it can accept a variety of units, and as well I'll kind of explain how I can offer it to you in a way that you can use it with an existing Army if you're not looking to have the black patches for units. Let me go in and have a look at some of the details I didn't really show before, but as you can see, these are crescent root buildings. The buildings themselves are quite expensive to get painted. I think for the bases in the buildings alone, it's $150. That's the retail price on that. Just to show you, again, you can put miniatures in there and the second level, as well as here inside the interior of the church. So this all breaks down. Then you have this room here, and then the second room there as well. The beauty of this is that they're not attached, so these can be removed and used on a tabletop as well, so it's kind of a two-in-one sort of thing. Kind of how I design most of my stuff, kind of getting the max versatility out of the buildings. So as you can see, the groundwork detail, that's just the bushes there. If you have a clever eye, you can pick up that there's actually 4 different products just in the bushes alone. We have the cobblestone here, texture. I've continued that. I've actually replaced the cobblestone that comes with the crescent root to extend that down and sort of tie that in so that it's all sort of uniform in shape. Again, here, the groundwork, the mud, the track marks, tree stumps. There is trees that are on there, so it's up to you whether you want to put them on or not. They will come with it. Again, the black patches, what I've done here is I've done that so that my bases can blend in with the board, but I will include, if somebody does decide to pick this up, I'll include the base flocking. So all you have to do really is just apply the PVA and patch that right over, and it will look identical to the grass that's already around there. So it's a very easy fix. And it's like, again, it's not really a fix, it's just something if you want to have the spaces available. If not, maybe you want to cover up some and leave some, that's totally up to you. So as you can see, there's a lot of sulfur tufts and the weeds and flowers, so there's a lot of work put into the groundwork here. The crescent root buildings, I've enhanced them with the sulfur ivy, so it's climbing up all over the front, of the church, spiraling, right up through. So hopefully you guys like the looks of that. I really think the ivy set the building off just to kind of set it apart from the stock building. You do get a monument here, telegraph poles. There's a small graveyard back here, sort of just to accent the church. Then you have a small hedgerow here attached to a fence. You have some telegraph poles. Again, some details on there, some road signs, cobblestone. Everything does break down, so it can all be easily disassembled. For example, I'll just show you. Church pops off there, the roof comes here, pull the church off. So if you want to have a large space, say you're doing a tank force and you don't want to have the church, but you do like the courtyard idea, you have that space available. If you want to use this on an existing tabletop, there you go, just slow that down. Everything's been black coated out, so there's no sort of areas that are left unfinished. So this is versatile. You can pop that off your display board, use it on a, on a game board. Likewise with this one over here, it's removable. Pop this up, it's gone, and there you are. So if you're interested, hopefully you guys can get back to me fairly soon. I'd like to get it boxed up. I hate to keep moving it around from shelf to shelf and putting it in box, taking it out of boxes. I'd like it to go to a good home that's going to get some use out of it. No reasonable offer is going to be refused because, like I said, I want to make a little bit of room for some new stuff. I am going to be ordering a second church, so this one, because it's been designed sort of to fit this board, I want it to go with here. So at the very least, you guys can pick up 2 awesome buildings and some platforms. So the the baseboards are just gravy at that point. So they are magnetized as well. I should quickly show that while I got a couple minutes of video left here. I did promise Gun Barrel I would show him how this comes apart. So here's the seam in the center. It's a little bit difficult with the camera in my hand, but I'm going to see if I can separate this. Like I said, it is magnetized. Oh, at this point, I'm going to set this down. I cannot do it with one hand. It's magnetized that much. So you guys can pick up the... There you go. You can see where it separates in the center. There we are. So it's separated at that point. Again, when you want to put it together, you just bring it together and you'll see in here. There we go. It snaps into place. So there you are. It is fully magnetized. So guys, if you're looking for something like this, especially if you got a competition you're going to with comp scores, this will be something to help you sort of jump above the competition, and I'm sure that it will really help accent your army. So get in touch with me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So thanks for watching. Cheers.